Hello, and welcome to the analysis video of our Defect victory. It's just be a quick video because wasn't a whole lot to really say about this deck. We just put down a whole lot of orb slots, got some focus, and generated a lot of orbs. We traded our boss relic for a tiny house, so that's pretty self-explanatory. We know what it does by now. And this tiny chest, it came in pretty handy. I think we fished a few relics from that. Let me look and see which relics did we get with this. We got a shuriken, which you deal 3 attacks and get 1 strength, I think, which was not relevant for this build. The ancient tea set, that was pretty big. That gives us 1 intangible every 6 cards or 6 turns, one of the two. And the data disc was the last thing we got from that, which, you know, that was good. That helped us in the last fight. That gives you a focus. The next relic was ice cream. Energy is now conserved between turns. That's also pretty self-explanatory, but really good. Oh, I said the ancient tea set did what the incense burner does. My bad. The incense burner is the one that gives you an intangible every 6 turns. Where did we get that then? Looks like we got that from Legavulin Elite Fight. But anyway, the ice cream, that's really good when I remember not to end my turn. When I remember to conserve some energy. And we got that ancient bark to double the effects of our potions. Bottled tornado to pick up and choose which power card we want to start with. There's that ancient tea set. Just gives us 2 extra energy. Now this one, the inserter, this was big for this build. Every 2 turns you gain an orb slot. The anchor and the red mask help by weakening the enemies and giving us a little block. Regal pillow, I suppose it probably helped us. Happy flower, extra energy every 3 turns. So let's take a look at the cards. We had a lot of cards in this deck. Electrodynamics. And this one, I still can't get over that moment where I thought I had 2 of these and I was removing one when in fact I was duplicating it. I'm not gonna lie, I've lost a little sleep over that moment, trying to figure out why in the world my brain processed that information the way it did. Reboot. I can't remember if this went into play or not. This is a good card. You start off with a 0 energy, 10 block. Bullseye. Capacitor, that was good. We looped that quite a bit to gain lots of orb slots fast. That working with that little relic that gives you 1 every 2 turns was good. And your focus, that's good. With that and the data disc, we ended up being able to stack, I think it was like 5 focus or something. Glacier, 7 block, channel 2 frost, which gives you more block. Now this one was good. We stacked a lot of loop to just proc those passive abilities every turn. This card was really only good for the eyeballs, but we actually got to use it. It was cool. Self-repair, self-explanatory, it's a heal. This was a good one. Every time we receive unblock damage, channel another lightning. Whenever we play a power card, we're channeling another lightning. And basically the power of this build was getting those orb slots, getting the focus, and then hammering out these channel lightnings from every source. And you know, whenever your orb slots are full, you channel a lightning, it goes ahead and procs the passive of an orb, gets rid of it, and then puts the lightning in its place. So we were constantly cycling orbs and just doing tons of damage. And with our frost cards, we were getting block up. So yeah, Recursion, it's a common card, but it's really good. It invokes your orb and then summons the orb you just invoked. So that's a really good card. But that was the deck, you know, nothing fancy. It just popped a lot of orb slots, gained a lot of focus, and really hammered in those lightning orbs. So yeah, it was. I don't really have a whole lot to say about it. It was a pretty straightforward deck, pretty simple. It all worked well, and well, you saw the results. It was a pretty good victory. So pretty pleased with it. But I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. There wasn't a whole lot to say about this one. It was just a good, solid victory with a decent, basic looking deck. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week for another run of Coffee in the Spire.